Come on, Meredith.
Sorry, there we go.
Okay,
we're on. Internet.
Welcome to the Corporation of the Township of Bonnechere Valley Committee meeting. Today is Tuesday, August the 11th at 1:30 p.m. We are here in council chambers in the municipal building and via Zoom conferencing. I'd like to call this meeting to order. Are there any additions to the agenda?
Sorry,
I see none. Can I have a confirmation of the agenda? All in favor? Is there any pecuniary interest or general nature thereof? I see none. Any concerns, questions about the minutes? Last meeting? Can I get approval of the minutes? All in favor? We don't have any violations. Daryl's not here yet, so Jason, do you want to start? Your report?
You're not in the room, you lose your place.
That's right.
Town chair,
Keener.
Hello, everyone. So we'll start the Lakefront Water Street, there's probably 90% up, and so few more to put up, but we had to wait for some bids.
And on behalf of all 42 sponsors or 40 sponsors, thank you so much for our participation, and thank you to council and Annette for allowing the roads department to help out in the end. You know, I just heard that people at the Legion were raving about them. I think that they are just a fantastic addition to the village. And thanks to Gerald Tracy, I thought he was covering us, but for bringing this, and in the end, we got them on the side of the road that we we stood many a freezing cold winter day discussing where these lights were gonna go, and we had always envisioned them on the riverside, and then we thought for snowplows and all that, we'll move them to the other side, and then with the water line and everything else, and so now they're on the riverside, and I think that they're exactly where they need to be.
Have they turned on yet?
Yeah, they're solar.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
okay.
come on at
Really
night.
I guess I gotta come take them for at night.
They look good enough. I might want a couple from my driveway.
Oh, you can see them from your,
No, but they'd be perfect on a location like mine.
Oh,
that's
yeah.
At the end of the road.
they would too. They're not cheap though.
Oh.
But they, yeah, I
The
just,
cost of running them is probably
no.
nothing, so.
So I was telling this story, actually, I didn't, or an interview on the leaders, so when we talked about this project 8 to 10 years ago, to put in hydro, just the hydro alone was gonna be about $300,000, and then the lights. But solar has come so far that now it was easy to do solar lights, and I mean, they're only for ambiance, they're not street lights.
Yep.
So, but yeah, fantastic work.
While we're on streetlights, if I may just say, now that I have been made aware that the purple lights mean that they're getting towards the end of the life, I've shared that with others, and I'm now getting reports every time something needs to be replaced. There's a purple light there, and there's a purple light there, so.
Careful what you say.
Okay,
I used to be the dog person.
Exactly.
That's right. But the purple light thing is a phenomenon, yes.
I honestly thought that we were putting in purple light, so I was relieved to know that that's what it was, but it does now beg the question. Oh, have they seen there's a purple light over there? So,
Well, now that you've told them.
yeah, but it is better than people thinking we're putting up purple lights. so.
Exactly.
Well, and we got a request for lights in Corna. And in the request, it said, and not the purple ones like in Eganville, and I thought, oh, is that fun? That's, yeah. We did not install purple lights.
Yeah.
If it's my husband.
You just got a shout out for the lighting project. Oh,
Good or bad?
It's all good.
it's terrible.
You have to go back and watch.
That's right, you can go back.
The winter sand has been completed in all the sheds. Village care, the catchment has been completed. Gravel roads with the heavy rains we've been having.
I can't even,
We've been wearing out the gravel and it's grading them steady.
after that rain last week, I can't even imagine what the roads, the gravel roads.
They were decent, they were still passable, it's just they had to get touched up again.
Good.
What do? You can only do so much, right?
And Ruby is being started soon. So if you need, if you're planning to do anything out there,
Culvert maintenance, we've changed 6 culverts that have been failing on us, giving us lots of problems, so. And we have 5, 6 more to go. Before we can,
So when you're replacing, your solution is a bigger culvert?
it depends on the situation, like if they're failing bad in the springtime, yes, then we'll oversize them and build the road up that it will. Take the excess water. Our summer students have been busy patching the river snipping.
keep them out of trouble.
And their new plow truck is in Mattawa getting built as we speak.
When do you expect to take ownership?
There's a bit of a delay with some equipment, so it could be mid-September.
Oh, okay, but
Yeah.
in time for that 4-letter
For the
word.
snow.
Yeah, that's shh.
Yes. That's all I have.
Jason, there were 2 things in our correspondence, if I may, Madam Chair. Hydro line on the unopened road allowance by the Pankeys. And actually there were 3, the warm up shack, everybody, snow drifters.
Good getting to this now.
And the forced portion of McGrath Road, taking it back over. Did you have any
Forced
issues
road.
with those 3?
Well, so on Don Woody. Hydro is doing layout
Okay,
and they're, there's still a few more steps that have to be done on the owner's. Like
Sorry,
okay,
which are we talking about right now?
the hydro line,
Hydro.
Okay,
So it's on the move. Hydro approves what they're gonna do and I have no issues.
okay. Cause he phoned me and this was the way to go, but I hadn't spoken to you, so if that's, okay.
Yeah.
So they're still working on that.
Yes.
But if all goes well, it doesn't have to come back to us?
Shouldn't have to, I wouldn't think so.
Okay,
Just bringing it forward in case council has concerns,
okay,
because obviously. When the lines go up down the road allowance, then we're not gonna be opening that road, so.
well, that's,
Not that we had any intention of doing that anyway, but just it's township property, so if council has no issue, then Jason doesn't have any issues as long as they follow the process. They have to do a survey and things like that, but. Yeah,
but that's what I was worried about.
yep,
That it was-
if
okay.
direction to staff is, no concerns from council, then that's good.
I think if the neighbors don't have any
They did
issues
not.
with it,
Yeah.
which they didn't in the letter, then
That's right.
So we're all in favor, there's no issues?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
awesome.
direction that we're.
You'll have to agree to who gets the firewood though.
All the landowners.
He asked me that actually.
Yeah, it was in the letter.
That's the way we usually do
Well, that would make sense, right?
it.
The warm up shack behind snow drifters.
I have no problem with it.
I think that's a really good idea too.
They are well used.
Yes.
Now,
Awesome.
I am curious about something with this, because Snowdrifters is not in our township.
Oh, this is behind the wayside.
I know the Snowdrifters website is
Is not-
not in our, but we just own that land.
Yes,
So it's a portion that we own outside of the municipality. Okay,
And this is gonna be on our concession line, Bolter Valley's concession line, wherever the trail goes through.
right.
yeah, just making sure that whatever they're doing, it actually is part of what we
Yes.
own, right?
Yes.
That's because we only own a certain portion of it, not the whole
That's correct.
area.
It's so bizarre.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I know that we own that and I know that it's not in the township, but I just wasn't sure where they wanted to put it in relation. So,
Right where the trails meet.
and that is part of our,
It's,
okay,
Is that fully our concession? Like that's not half North Algona's, is it?
it's actually, no, it's our property.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
the township property.
It's not on the concession line? Oh, okay.
Oh,
I thought when I talked to Zach today, he said that the shack was gonna be on the concession line.
Be on the corner, close to the corner post of the property.
Okay, but on our property.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so it's landing here, doesn't have to go to the Noswell and
That's right.
us make an agreement,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So it's clean.
Okay.
Awesome.
Is there anything that we need to do for that, or is it just give the permission?
Just give them permission and then there'll be an agreement probably. Well, they already have the agreement for the snowmobile trail, but
Yeah, so they're gonna, it'll be covered under their agreement, so they'll have the insurance for it. The heater is gonna be propane, so it'll be as fire safe as it can be.
Yeah,
The size is gonna be within whatever, the 160
160.
square feet, so that it doesn't require a building permit. So all of those things, as long as council's okay with them, and it'll be movable. So if at some point, you know,
That's cheap.
I don't know why we would ask them to move it, but who knows? It could be moved, so.
I love the idea.
yeah,
I do too.
I should say a pecuniary interest that I'm a snowmobiler, so I. Just joking.
We were just having this conversation actually about washrooms on the Algonquin Trail.
Yeah,
And how, you know, if every municipality on the trail applied for a grant to have an outhouse of sorts, so that's.
it's
From a count-
maintaining it,
I
it's the
know,
bigger
yeah.
issue, but yeah.
So I think Petawawa definitely has one, I think Pembroke has one, but anywhere that you can just stop for, yeah. And the third one was the Forest McGrath Road.
yeah, I have no issues.
You have no issues, okay.
Taking a few items off the list. Great.
Yes, you're welcome.
But it wasn't asking to confirm if McGrath Road is a forest road or owned by the township?
That portion is,
So do we know the answer to that?
It's Forest Road.
It
yeah.
is
So
Forest Road.
yeah. And they test,
Okay, so,
and they're not conveying the entire portion, they're only conveying the small square portion at the end. Where the severance is going to be, if you look at one of the maps, it has a cut, a little square portion at the very end. So we're requiring that portion to be surveyed and transferred to us to create that severance.
the severance.
They still
that-
go through the severance
Yeah, yeah,
process.
yeah.
Rather than the entire thing, which would be a much more costly endeavor.
yeah, we just want the
Okay.
road part back.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Yeah.
but we're not getting the whole Forest Road, just the section in that creates the frontage for the severance, not the whole thing.
Okay,
why would we not have the whole, like, McGrath Road should be township property, correct? Cause we plow it and.
Correct.
Maybe.
It's just this portion is needed to create the severance. So the resident obviously is willing to spend the extra money on the legal and the
Got it.
survey and all that stuff. Not as keen to spend the extra money on the portion that is not being severed.
that makes sense.
It's still, we still have authority over it, still road authority, it's still ours, whether we own it or not. Would we like it? Sure. Do we put a financial constraint on our residents so that then they don't create a new assessed lot, which will of course bring.
Yeah.
So and that's up to council though, if that's a direction that you would like us to take, whether now or in the future. We can certainly have a look at our policies, and right now we only ask for what's in front of the severed lot. Because that's the benefit that they're getting. And
Oh. That makes sense, but I think I misread the map too, so.
Wait,
Okay.
yeah, I just thought it was that little
So did I.
portion. I didn't realize. Cause there's another map that has like the part that is being severed. Now I can
Yes,
see.
yeah, so it's
But
just
it
that,
looked like it was just the part that went through the property.
Yeah.
Is that what you thought?
Yes.
That's what I thought too.
yeah, that's, yeah. So,
But all of McGrath Road is
Yeah,
serviced in
not
terms
the
of
car
clearance
parkers.
because of school children and whatnot, yeah.
Okay,
yeah, so if
Yes,
council's
then
okay with
that's
us just
fine, yeah.
accepting that portion.
Yeah.
Then we can let the landowner is also here, let them know, and they can move forward then with their plans for the severance.
I am just curious. So the portion that goes through the property.
Yep.
The other part of it is not being severed, that's all staying together.
Mhm.
But that is like on the property of Mr. Haas.
Mhm.
So does that mean that they own that portion of the road?
So they own the land that's under the road, but they don't own the road. The road is owned by the road authority. I know it's very.
Do they have the air above the road?
There's hundreds and thousands of them in the province, and
Okay.
so we clean them up as we have the opportunity to do them. But, yeah. Yeah, we don't,
So
so,
we're only talking about the portion of the road in front of the area
yes,
where they're severing, which is
Yes.
that little square bit.
yes,
But we're not talking about cleaning up that portion.
that will still be our.
We own the road, they just,
But we won't own
Got it.
we won't legally under land titles, so it won't create a severance.
That's what I was
by
just
the
gonna
side.
ask.
But if at some point in the future, the property owner wants to create another, severance, they of course could survey the rest of that road and then we could consider it at that time.
2 lots.
Yes.
but it's just such a
Yes.
small
Okay.
piece that it doesn't really make
We
sense.
could say we don't approve the severance unless we do the whole road, which again, as you can imagine, going from this length to this length,
No,
the
yeah,
cost of
no,
the survey is.
No.
As long as there's no legal implications that not owning this means we
No.
could not do the upkeep and all
No.
the things we need to do.
No.
That was just, it just,
And my apologies, I totally misread that.
I did,
Yeah.
I just wanted to be clear,
Yeah.
because they had sent a map and then we had redone a map that
Yeah.
And maybe I should have included their map, but I didn't want to look like I was cutting apart somebody's correspondence, so, yeah.
got it.
That's awesome.
All right,
Good.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jason.
Take care.
Annette, is Daryl coming to the meeting? Do you know?
Daryl is not coming to the
Okay.
meeting. But if there's any questions or comments on his report, I'm happy to take them
Okay.
back to him. Yeah, he's off right now, but,
Oh, I thought I saw him sitting in his office.
Oh,
I was
okay.
curious.
Go to Daryl.
Daryl Burke.
Daryl Birch.
Daryl 2 over is here.
We have too many Daryls, I'm sorry.
So I thought I would just jump to whoever is in the room now available and
Yeah.
hunting people down. So,
Nobody's.
Sandra, will we go with your update?
Sure.
You ready?
Well, that's a real job.
Yeah, I know.
Well, Kevin is somewhere in the building, so is
I love
Daryl.
it.
So let's
You
just
do you.
go with who we have here.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, wait now.
So the.
Tracy is not fooling around, Kev. If you're not in the room, she's moving on.
So the August fifth provisional budget report is in your package along with the balance sheet as of the end of July. So I'm not sure if anybody had any questions on those. We are providing payroll services again this summer for the Lake Claire Conservancy Island Camping. And as you can see on my report, we've received a few of our grant payments from the province. On August the 4th, we calculated out the 3,325 final property tax bills. Just over $4 million, and the bills were taken to the post office at the end of the day on August the 5th.
Can I ask a question on the Conservancy Island camping?
Yep.
So I had occasion to be somewhere and heard a conversation about this, that and I don't know who's responsible, so forgive my ignorance on all of this, but that the cost of a booking is the same no matter the number of dates that it's booked for. So let's say it's $5. If you book for 2 weeks, it's $5. If you book for 2 days, it's $5.
Oh, we don't do that.
So, but where do we get the money from it, or where are we involved in the payroll, and do we have any involvement in any of it?
No, just paying their student. So we pay their summer student and then they reimburse us all costs for doing that at the end of the summer.
Okay, so that is just a function of having the back end to be able to do that they don't have.
Yeah,
So it's a service we're providing.
And the permit that is approved by, I'm gonna say M&R, I'm pretty sure it's M&R,
Sure.
is, don't think it's Emily, it's M&R. It has to be in the municipality's name.
Yeah.
So we have a permit and we also have an insurance certificate for the LCC, for it. So we
Okay.
have those other functions as well,
Okay,
but nothing as far as renting it or fees or nothing like that.
would it make sense to have a conversation with them about the practice perhaps of, like, it does seem odd that someone could just go on the first day and book it for the entire summer and pay the same $5 fee as someone booking it for a weekend. And I'm not sure if that's like it's affecting our residents, if we want to even get involved in it, but I think as it became aware to me, I just
You're
thought,
sure that's good information?
I'm not, that's what I'm being told.
Yes.
They're the steward.
But that
would
is
go on the
told to me
LC
by people who book it.
I would go on the
Neighbors
LCC
there.
website and
Yeah.
find out the accuracy of what, and they've been doing it for ever and ever and ever, and they're the stewards and they do the cleanup, and I'm not sure we want to get overly involved in the administration except for payroll.
No, I just think in as much as it affects our residents who want to book it, and if it's
Yeah,
right, so I will look into it and maybe in September, if that's an issue, we can bring it up.
just on a break, just go on the LCC website, and find out.
It was fairly reliable people, so.
Okay, and I've also done the property tax billing for the payment in lieu property taxes for the province. And I have sent out the supplemental tax bills and the write-off tax bills for the year. That I have to date. More, I'm sure, will come.
So PILT, payment in lieu of taxes,
Yes,
or mostly for institutional properties, is that correct?
Canadian or provincial government.
But do we have some of those in Montreal?
Yes,
Because that was also in the correspondence file, or on maybe it was in the.
yeah, we have 47 of those bills. 47 of them.
Okay,
We don't have a
Thank you.
garrison,
yeah,
but
yes, that's true. Okay,
Thanks, Sandra.
thank you. Oh,
Okay.
well, Sandra's here. Wait a minute. Do we have anything on the check register board report that's gonna come up tonight?
No.
See
You're
that?
really moving things along.
at me.
Saving time.
but she still has to sit at her laptop during the meeting. You're just trying to get her
Love
out.
efficiency.
No, when I was reading the correspondence, I was thinking, oh, don't let Jason out of the room, don't let Jason out
No,
of
it's
the room,
good.
because too often a department head will leave and then we're like, oh, Annette, we should have asked so and so.
Hey, Kevin, don't be shy.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, Grandpa. Love the photos.
Oh,
Thank you for the photos.
Well, they turned out very well. Great creativity from Kelsey, summer students. It would not be my hand for sure, but
And they are doing an exceptional job of the flowers.
no, yeah.
Considering the weather,
Yeah,
holy Hannah.
Anyways, with the arena, project is on the homeward stretch. We're looking in good shape for startup dates, so there's no surprises so far. We have another board sponsor that,
Awesome.
you know,
Yeah, I'm Rich.
and the others is maintenance, basically, and we have the gun show this weekend, 15th and 16th. We have a couple of events upstairs, this past weekend, Stag and Dole. We have the day camp right now.
Great.
There's 27 kids registered, so which are
Oh,
good
wonderful.
turnout. So, you're using
how many kids?
27. Yeah.
Viewers, do they ever consider running that for longer than just a week?
Well, they go to different locations.
Yeah.
Around the county.
Do they ever consider having more than 1 week in Edenville?
There's always that option. We'd have to really be careful because we have a gun show that comes in and sets up prior to, so it's scheduled.
What could go wrong?
It's hard to say.
But I will say, when I had younger kids and I was sort of, maybe even before I was on council, there was, the township did do a summer camp. And I remember Amanda would run it
Yeah.
and they had different weeks available and it was always fairly full. It might be something for the next council to consider, to bring something like that back. It is such a benefit to our residents to have something that's affordable and
And that was like 8 kids or 10 kids. Can you imagine 27 children?
yeah,
What are the ages?
They looked, I didn't really ask that question. I would say probably 9 till 14.
Yeah, but you
Okay.
could do two age groups, right?
Yeah. Yeah, some smaller.
That's definitely something to look into for next
So we are
summer.
still involved in Camp Smitty.
Oh, yeah,
That's a
true.
week.
True,
Is that 1 week that we do that, or is it throughout the summer?
It's the whole
The
summer.
whole summer?
true.
Don't they take 30 kids per week?
Yeah.
It's pretty full, I believe.
Well,
Yeah,
it's a
it
good,
is.
very good point.
It's full every week, yeah.
They ran the same program last week in Cotton, so. Different, but that's a question.
Yeah.
I wonder how many kids they had in Cobham.
I will
Well,
even
that's-
say
well,
this
that's-
program, I've put my kids in when they were younger as well, and it fills up very fast. They have a certain limit and
Yeah.
you gotta
Wow.
get them in. So there is the demand.
Awesome.
Tourist Information Center, most popular question, what's your case? You're here, you're in, you're out. So,
It is our destination.
Yeah, yeah. Friday, August 28th, Joe Tracy Park, we're having the grand finale, so it's
And I understand it will start right at 6 p.m. That's what I was told.
So that you can get to your next
I
event.
have to get the Cobham Fair. Rob promised me.
We had some graffiti in the park, that's been looked after. Anyways, dealt with, so everything's good, and there has been no more since, so. It worked.
Were there cameras that identified the people, and that's why you got the
I'm
regretful?
sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, it was an individual.
The individual just felt remorse, or their parents caught them?
No, she got nerfed done.
Yeah,
Oh,
public, reached out and with the information, and we moved forward with it.
that's good.
Good job.
Legion Field, soccer seasons, all pretty much finished up for the minor ball. Oklahoma soccer still doing some games through the week. The car show up there, July 25th.
Oh
was
my-
phenomenal.
That was phenomenal. It really was. I don't wanna muddy the waters, but the Amazing Race is actually going from Rotary Beach now. Instead of Legion Field,
Good to know.
correct?
Yeah, because we we're gonna have the,
Yeah. Sorry,
you weren't there, he wasn't here for that.
no,
We get signups, we need to make sure we
we got
get,
3 teams so far.
okay,
Sign up for the Amazing Race, everybody. Yeah, that Wheels in the Park was. That was unbelievable.
Yeah.
There were over 100 cars.
Oh,
pictures look great.
Yeah, there was, it was,
Did you see the limousine motorcycle?
I did, yeah, that was, yeah.
You send us-
He let me sit on it.
You
And,
look cute.
but like, I was very gentle. He built that with his own hands.
Impressive.
In the village, we're putting the Madawaska Studio tour up, end of the month. The planters, the end of the month, we lose our students, so maintenance is gonna be very, very limited.
It'll be Mother Nature at that point.
That's right, that's right. And you can see some of the, I took some pictures there, Kelsey did some hopscotch in the park.
Yeah.
That's who did it. Okay, so the ivy chalk one, which the rain is gonna wash away.
Yes,
Can she do that again and then spray like a lacquer on it?
she already had done no but spray paint. I'll put the,
Oh, just
These-
doing
Oh,
the
she
face spray
replaced
paint.
it with spray. I
yeah,
didn't-
she was just trying it out to see what.
Right.
how it
Oh,
looked.
it's amazing.
Anybody using it that you noticed?
That I don't know.
Okay, I'll go and use it. Yeah.
After dark. we'll-
Yeah.
So we'll look at the lights.
After the Legion.
That's right.
If you go through Jill Tracy Park this afternoon, up the play structure, she's completing one there right now, so.
Okay,
It's,
Take it off.
they're really good. She's quite the artist.
good hand, good hand.
Yeah. They would look like a serial killer did
Yeah,
them.
me too. I
Really.
can't hold my hand steady
The,
long.
the Ivy one was specifically like really well done.
Set onto her. Lake Clear, the end of the month, all the Americans looking at Lake Clear. Rotary Beach, you saw the raft an issue.
Yes.
I initially thought that was the map that we just got, but we haven't gotten it.
No,
yet.
we don't have
Cause
it.
I had a little bit of a panic moment there.
So that's something we'll have to put in our budget.
So it's destroyed.
Yeah,
So it was whole.
it was, we repaired it and it was cracked on the seam and it, whatever they were trying to fit it, I guess that's going on and, yeah. So, anyways, it's cracked, so then it pulled out.
Okay.
And now they've ruined it for everyone.
Yeah, it is, yeah, it's gone, yeah,
Okay.
so. Anyways, that's. In my report, that's all, that's not real good.
That was a wood. No, it was kind of a downer, actually.
Yeah.
No, I love the fact that
I
your
think that's
chiller
Daryl's-
condenser in and like you had a lot of good stuff go on.
Yeah.
The graffiti, not so much, the wrap, not so much. That was a wood wrap, though, correct?
No, that was plastic, hard plastic.
Oh, okay.
You know what, these things happen and it's
Yeah.
like you're dealing with them, so that's,
Yeah,
Oh,
just
you
a
can-
shame,
Yeah, yeah.
because there's a lot of summer left.
Well, the thing is, we have the swimming lessons there, we got another, well, they're starting the first week of 3 weeks, so.
oh,
That,
is there, like, do you need something rebuilt or what's,
I think right now, I think we should just kind of wait, until, because we only got another
Yeah.
2 weeks left in the program. The raft usually comes out at the end of August anyways.
okay,
Uh,
just wondering, like, maybe Rotary Club.
Yeah.
It's Rotary Beach, they pay for like the shower upgrade, they do a lot of things. Sometimes just even an ask to them and say, like,
yeah,
could we get it in just for the rest of the summer? And the worst they can say is like, no.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna look at different options, obviously, I thought this was solid enough, but
we're gonna do, with the fundraising monies for E EACDG, we're gonna do the hill that goes from the parking lot across from Home Hardware up. Like take down some of the maples and that kind of thing, but if we're doing a fundraiser next year, maybe that's also something that we could partner, because we've been really good at partnering with Rotary, with the township EACDG and with Rotary on all these projects that we really need to celebrate,
Mm.
like Rotary needs to be given their due
Yeah.
about the play structure in Legion Field that they so generously donated to, so I think
We never did that photo, did we?
no, we haven't done that. We haven't done the crosswalk, like, we have to organize EACDG and Rotary and at least some of us. Because they really do need credit for the amazing things that they do in the community.
Speaking of which, there is a fee for the Amazing Race.
There is,
Enter. Like maybe any profits from that could go towards this as well.
let's do that.
Another request that was online was play structure at Rotary Beach.
Yes, I
There-
saw,
For future fundraising ideas.
yeah,
Yeah.
a play structure at Rotary Beach.
I think we need to replace the things that are broken.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I agree.
I
But
totally-
there's-
I
Yeah,
agree.
totally agree.
I agree with Meredith, so that money, so doing the Amazing Race. That sort of went in when we did the golf tournament, that went into that fund. Where all the for all the fundraisers, and then it was used for recreation. To augment something that they needed, but I agree with Meredith as the two people that are putting it on with Rachel. I agree, I think that's an excellent place to put those monies. And when we're there, we can say, see, we need a new raft
Mm-hmm.
at Rotary Beach, at Legion Field.
okay, that's the end of it.
That's great.
Any questions,
Yeah.
council?
I want to say one last thing, sorry, on this, because it just gets, the wheels get turning. There are some families that have rafts that don't get put out anymore, they're not using because their kids get older. We could always just put out an ask to say, does anyone have a raft that they're no longer using and want to donate it to the township?
Is that allowed?
I was just,
I don't know.
same thing, is this like a play structure where we have to buy one that's
Yeah.
municipally approved?
Gerald's saying no, I trust him.
I just gave one away last year.
Yeah,
To a municipality?
No, I gave it to Greystone because we had one down here. I wanted to offer it here, but there was one. in the-
Go get it back.
It's the very same as
yeah,
the one that Good average, yeah.
Well, after-
Heavy.
I was just thinking, cause we have one that we didn't put out this year, cause now people are using the mats, so. It might be an ask that we put out and just see.
After the rehabilitation of the washroom at the museum, I suspect it won't be that easy.
But is there a liability issue? And it's a good
There's
question
also a
for you,
liability
Nan.
issue, so.
Yeah, is that allowed?
Because, yeah, we'd
It would have
look
to
in-
be
we'd have look into
inspected.
it, Yeah.
Yeah,
Gerald, you wanted to say something?
Just to say that I think there are quite a few of them around, like you said.
Yeah,
The kids grow up and they just become like,
yeah.
what do you do with them?
right, they're
We
in the
can-
garage.
If we can save taxpayers money and not buying something
Yeah.
new when others exist and get it certified or whatnot.
I just assumed it was like a playground structure where it had to be, you know,
Well,
blessed by blessed by the province of Ontario, basically, okay. And in Rachel's report, so the beach mat will be here at the end of the summer. Great. Fabulous, okay.
Mind mentioning Daryl?
Oh, did you,
He's here.
were the picnic tables ordered, the accessible picnic tables?
Not to my knowledge.
Is there any point in ordering them before next, well, order them, but install them next year, I guess? at
Yeah, I
this point?
think they'll be difficult.
I don't-
Oh, you don't?
I don't foresee that. no.
I don't foresee that being, yeah.
How long did it take to get the one at Legion Field?
Actually, that was,
Oh, that's right, that was built.
Yeah.
Okay.
My apologies, that's right.
I'll check with Rachel after the meeting. Yeah.
Ooh, we should have two built. Cause it's really nice. Okay, thanks,
See
Kevin.
your office. You're going that way.
Yep.
I think we
Well,
will.
that else would be nice, but.
Way to move that agenda, girl.
Oh, no,
Could help
30
you out where they're
seconds and
doing
then
these like
something.
adoption chairs or
Yeah.
pictures, to get them to like
There you
get
go.
them into our water.
Yeah, that thing's been a big one.
The picture was that's Watkins.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, it's just a nice idea to have
Well, Daryl,
chairs down there.
Hello. Your numbers are up again, what's going on?
summer.
What's going on with the table?
Well, it's just
I was
one,
missing
it's missing
a
a
leg.
Okay.
It's there.
Yeah, I know.
No,
There's still bit up, somebody can put it under.
everybody hang on.
Did Daryl
We're
send you
doing
new?
we're doing some office repairs.
Okay, yeah, watch your fingers.
Don't lift them.
It's cheaper.
I got the job done.
I'll send the bill.
Gerald's putting in a WSIB claim now.
Invoice it in the mail.
I came in one day and fixed a drawer in the kitchen. Anything we can do to help out.
Actually, no, they're up a little bit from July, but not a lot.
I didn't-
I was just teasing you.
Was there a new one that came out?
What?
Did you put August numbers in?
No.
No,
No.
July.
No,
Okay,
there's this July,
oh, okay,
yeah,
No, you're not in here yet.
I know. Not in
they're
here.
always a month behind.
Yours will be, that he'll have a separate one,
Exactly.
side by side.
Counselors in, calls from council.
Yeah,
Um,
it's just, it's summer, you know, more and more people are traveling. As people show up, they get sometimes complacent of what they're doing, but.
Yeah.
Well, the sunshine rain spread was a little better this year.
Yeah,
Than
yeah.
last, that may help us in the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I think everything's greened up nicely. I don't know what's going on out west. Well, west is burning, but I mean up north, but the smoke is not as bad as it was.
No.
So I think they must be getting under control.
That's the wind direction too, but.
It still amazes me that I'm driving along 60 last week, driving along just past Whitetail. Somebody flicks a cigarette butt out the window. And I'm like, do you,
Seriously.
like,
Have we
read the
not-
room, people?
Have we not learned anything?
Exactly.
No, they'd rather not leave it in their vehicle.
That's what water bottles are for.
If I may, I just wanted to share with council and anyone listening at home that as much as we are aware and we know that we have volunteer firefighters who do way more than just volunteer, they, weekly practices and all those things. I had an experience last week that really brought home to me the appreciation for our fire service. We had a fire at our place. My
The
son,
house.
not the house, but it was still property damage and it was, could have gotten right out of control. We were haying and, the side by side that was raking got caught on fire and then there's a gas tank and it explodes. And so it was quite a big explosion or quite a big fire. And, you know, I'm sitting there making dinner and here are other people who are home doing their own things. And they get a call and they get in their car and they get in the vehicles and they come out no matter what they're doing and it happens. And so every time we see these numbers 13, 7, 9, for me, that's now times 6, 7, 8 people, 9 times that month that got out of their whatever they were doing to go to someone, to a neighbor's place to help put out a fire. And it just brings it home. And I just wanted to share that reflection of the appreciation. I also got some really great feedback from some of the firefighters. I went out and thanked everyone afterwards. And I got some really great feedback that I'm going to speak with Annette and Jen and maybe bring back to another meeting about some of the things that, and speak obviously with yourself as the fire chief, some things that they made as suggestions that maybe we could do to make their lives a little easier as well. So I was appreciative to snow plowing, that kind of thing, but I was appreciative to kind of have that opportunity to like see what they do in action in that real way, but also to hear from them and that they were comfortable to mention it. So that's all.
Nice. And this was very serious, by the way, guys.
Like the whole
Yeah.
field could have caught on fire. It could have been really bad, but they kept it under control.
I
And
was
everyone
get-
was
I
fine.
was getting live on the scene updates. Oh,
Well, but if you want just a funny
yeah.
aside
Tell the
part,
story,
I should
tell the
tell you.
story.
So, Billy McHale, who most of you know is the fire chief in Admaston Brumley, and we've been talking with him about a potential fire deal. Billy was on the scene and we was waiting, it was like 10 minutes and Eganville hadn't arrived yet. I was like, how did Billy get here so much faster?
No
than-
other firefighters from
Nobody
AB.
else, nobody else,
Just
just
Billy.
Billy. And then I realized, oh, he was on his way home from work, literally as it happened, and pulled over. So
We're in a small community. right?
in a small community, the fire chief from the other place happened to be there, pulled over, and so
Yeah, response time is fairly quick.
it was good.
13 minutes.
Yeah,
That's a, you know, kudos to the.
exactly.
Absolutely.
Most of them are living out that way, so they had to come in, grab apparatus and scoot back out,
Yeah.
so.
So at first I'm like, why is it taking them so long? Because he was there. But then I realized, oh, it didn't take them long at all.
Yeah,
It just-
Billy and I
but-
talked-
But honestly, every minute that you're waiting when the fire is going is a minute of panic. So it also brought back the need for us to do that fire deal because, you know, if someone can get there 5 minutes, 3 minutes faster, like that 3 minutes can make a big difference.
Well, I don't think the outcome would have changed if that
No.
deal was in place.
No,
Once a four-wheeler goes up, there's nothing to say.
no, in that case, no. But I
Were
was
you
just
on
thinking if
scene?
it's your house,
Were you on
people are
scene?
inside.
I wasn't well last week.
Holy Hannah. Did you see pictures of it?
Yeah, yeah.
It went up.
Yeah.
And then Rob's got a photo of Billy looking very angry. Well, it's posed, but Billy going in front of it. I said, I love Mary Meredith's like, I couldn't understand it. How did Billy get there?
How,
so
that's
fast?
probably called that. We don't have any agreement yet.
So
Yeah,
if the
he's all-
Jameson farm has any more fires, we put a hydrant in their driveway?
Yeah, exactly.
We will take it.
Exactly. I knew she. Yeah, I think third time, Meredith, it's, you're gonna have your little fire.
Well, you know, the
station.
last time was about, I think, 12, 15 years
Yeah,
ago,
true.
so. you
Well,
know.
we do have a 93 for sale. You can park it right there.
I would have to recuse myself for pecuniary interest, so.
Train the kids,
Train the kids up.
right?
Run bumps down.
I love this idea.
I think you have a pond back there, you just.
We
leave
do,
it
we
there.
have a river, a pond,
Drafting, yeah. No, slow it down a little
no,
bit.
but like, I hope your team is watching, the firefighters, and they know how appreciated they are, so.
I think some of them are watching, but yeah, and yeah, for sometimes they can be a real pain in my butt. They do a good job.
It's like my kids.
I don't think that was for the viewing public. I think that was for the firefighters that are watching this.
So we are almost 100% compliant. I think we only have one.
That's good.
And we have 3 years from time of hire, but we're already putting him through the courses. And hopefully that he can jump in with another department that's testing. So
So what do you? now that sort of the fog over us having to be compliant, being basically a full-time career fire department, what do you think that it costs per firefighter to make you 100% compliant, or almost?
Well, the first round we did, we brought someone in and it was something, just north of 25,000.
Okay, that's in your training budget.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
so we.
But there
we did
must
it
be-
in-house this time,
okay,
so they were coming in every Saturday for 7 hours, coming in on Tuesdays. And I don't know how exactly the exact hours they put in, but
but a lot
a lot, yeah,
on a Saturday.
on a Saturday and then coming in on, I think, Wednesday nights.
Okay,
So they were doing 7.5 hours Saturday and 3 hours Wednesday night, just to get. And then, so we did fire, we were only supposed to do fire one and test, but, the OFM in their glory, they messed the things up, so we ended up doing fire one, fire two,
okay,
testing and practical. So the next step now is, hazmat ops and awareness for the ones that had just finished, but not everybody has to have it, but they should at least have awareness. And then it's into the technical settings,
so,
you know,
and we wonder.
triangle rescue, truck rescue, extrication.
And we wonder why recruitment is hard. Right? You work Monday to Friday, maybe you work shift work, maybe you work, Wednesday to Sunday. But now you're spending the entire day in here training, and a Wednesday night to boot. You're away from your family, as Meredith just talked about. God forbid you've got a wedding or some sort of family event on the Saturday, so now all of a sudden you're behind. It is not that I don't want our firefighters to be trained and ready for action and safe. But these rules are far beyond what any rural fire department should have to put up with. It's really problematic. And I've spoken to a couple of lads, one would be on the fire department, but he doesn't want to do ladders because he's afraid of heights. I have another one, I'm afraid of I'm just throwing this out there. These aren't real people, by the way. But I've spoken to people who would like to be on the fire department, but they don't feel that they can do all the tasks. And I think that that's something that we've got to open our department up for, to say, yes, you can come and you can help with SCBA's and hoses,
Yeah.
but you don't have to climb a ladder.
And when we kind of do that, I mean, if, I know it states that we want everybody to get their DZ. But if someone tells me they're not comfortable behind the steering wheel of a big red truck, I'm
Yeah,
not gonna put them in that position.
yeah.
I would rather them stay out of it.
So I guess my question then is for compliance, would that be allowed? Like if there is no way I am putting on an SCBA.
Right.
I am really claustrophobic. I
Yeah.
don't like things over my face. Is there a role for me on the fire department that would not have me wearing an SCBA while still allowing us to be compliant?
They probably have to do it during the testing, because I think that's one of the components, is they're gonna make you don and doff an SCBA.
Okay,
Once you're on, we can, if you're not comfortable, again, I don't wanna put anybody in a position that makes them uneasy, because
okay.
that's problematic for us as well.
But for compliance reasons.
If they test and they pass the test, and once we bring them in, we can
Okay.
make changes.
So if I shave my mustache, I just have to put it on, take it off, and I'm good.
Well, the
Like, don't-
mustache is fine. It's
Oh, yeah,
the
oh, you
lip
want-
on the jawline.
Okay, I'll do my chin. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I was more asking for
Yeah.
compliance, but that's
Yeah,
good to
and
know.
people, and if they, people would reach out, I could tell them just that.
Yeah, I was,
I know, it's like,
one of, yeah, I can't remember all the different, and this was years ago as well,
Yeah.
but it's the compliance
Yeah.
part that really has me concerned. If you wanted to be, like, if I wanted to be on the fire department, there's not a hope in hell I'm lifting you out of a burning building. So with that,
there's techniques. Like
True.
there's always techniques that you can use. I found one, the other day, so I'm gonna bring it forward to the training committee. So
Okay.
maybe this is something we need to put in our repertoire.
awesome.
There's always ways of doing it.
Okay,
Yeah.
as long as it doesn't affect your compliance. That's what I really care
Yeah,
about.
but no, again, once you're tested and you're passed, you may have to recert all the time, but again, that's in-house. Cause once you're certified, you're certified,
Okay,
and, we'll do in-house training, because that always rolls around. And you just gotta sign off that you're doing a refresher, but again, on scene, again, if you're not comfortable, there's no way we're gonna put you in a situation.
cool. Thanks for the info.
That's also why someone could do the training before they actually join, right?
There is, I mean, we've had people come in already certified.
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah.
sure, yeah.
And so I think the last, we've had a couple come in certified, and the gentleman called me from Shawville, said he's moving to the area, and he's telling me he's certified when he gets here, told him come see me, so.
Can I ask you a question? I have a relative who has done the fire program at one of the colleges. They're looking for some experience. Did like we ever reach out to those college programs and say, like, take people on temporarily, or is that?
Problem is, it gets costly for us,
Yeah,
because
Right.
we have to outfit them in bunker gear, which is about $3,000 a set.
Okay,
And then they're here for a while and then they're gone, and the suits are not custom fit. But if you have someone who's like 6'6",
yeah,
is fairly thin, and how do you fill that suit?
or 5'3",
Or 5'3", yeah. So
yeah.
it's happened, like when I was in GM, it happened, I got a call from Ottawa,
hmm
when the certification first come out, and that's what Ottawa said, why don't you partner with us? You train them up and we'll take them on. And that's what I said to them, so you want us as a small municipality to foot the bill for all the training, the bunker gear, and then just kick it to you, we get nothing?
That's a sweet deal for them.
She said, I never thought about it that way, so
Oh,
that's
I
the
bet
first thing I did.
But they could pay the bunker gear, we could do the training up, and then we get, some of it.
Problem that was that is if you can't fill the suit, they're only good for 10 years, and then you gotta,
Yeah,
they're no more good in the hot zone. So,
Because
That's
little
definitely-
elves, when you order them, are making them because they can't sit on a shelf for a year. Because then they could only be yours for 9 years, right, Daryl?
yeah, so they're pretty much, they make them as you order them,
right.
so.
They don't. That's a joke. That was my thing with Jim Jessup when he was acting commish.
So they're volunteers, they could pay for the gear, but they'd have to be from Brampton and Vaughan, so it'd be BV on their helmets, right?
Love it.
Gotta think ahead.
See, we could also take them on, but I think they would have to pay for the training as well.
Why not?
Right.
Some departments are looking at that, you got to stay within a certain window, and if you don't, you have to reimburse. I
Oh,
don't know if that's.
Yeah, you can get a
something that can be
commitment.
done.
that's interesting.
Because I mean, there is some that are using this as a stepping stone. They come in, they get certified, and then boom.
Well, and the problem is some of them, they wanna do this as their career, and this is not a full-time job here.
No,
So,
That's right.
but it gives us some experience, and then they move on if they can
Yeah.
get into the, Ottawa hires every so often, they put out 600 calls. And maybe out of 600, they may take 60, 70.
mhm.
Really?
Yeah, they don't take a lot,
Well,
but, so it's a kind of then they have a very stringent, interview process, and if you don't make it through, then you don't make it through.
How much
I think
is
they even do
bunker
site
gear?
value.
How much is like the bunker gear?
About $3,000,
3,000.
yeah, 3,300. Plus then there's the helmet and the boots and the gloves and the balaclava. You know, then we outfit them with the tags, and then they have their own radio and ticks, and it just keeps.
It's not
on
cheap.
and on.
It isn't, but I am thinking like these people are paying to do the courses. Right? So they're paying for whatever course they are. Then if we say, well, if you pay $3,000 for your bunker gear, you can come and work with us for a year or something like that. Like there's,
Because typically we don't buy new gear until they're a year on, because we want to make sure the commitment's there.
right,
So we give them old gear that's not, it's still usable, we can't let them in the hot zone.
right.
So but there's always something to do. You can do traffic control, you can just stand and watch.
Okay.
Some people learn that way. We just won't put them in.
Yeah.
So.
Moving on.
Well, so the technical requirements I said already were like. Search and rescue, or not search, but the extrication, trench rescue, triangle rescue, not that we do any of that. And we are looking at starting to get enough on the pumper course going as well,
okay.
so. So moving on to
You
building,
want a pumper trainer back? Do you want to borrow them? I'll rent them out.
Yeah. So again, July was a fairly busy month, there were 14 permits went out. Values were, actually, I think we were ahead of last year. In terms of values, and just when I think it's kind of drying up, the box gets some in again.
It's great. Some nice builds too.
Yeah, there's a few houses,
Yeah,
well, I think I have 11 new residents, which is surprising. You know, and especially in today's climate, but again, people are taking on the general themselves. And I talked to some of them after and they kind of wish, like, why did I do that? Cause it's hard when you start, you gotta start managing your sub trades,
yeah.
trying to line it all up.
That's, okay, that's where I get scared. I wouldn't mind doing it, but it's making sure that you have them in the order that you need them.
Yeah,
And so they're not standing around and you're not wasting time and,
well, it's also the timeline, cause you gotta make sure that they're available when you need them.
yeah,
But unless you are a established contractor and you have electricians and plumbers and tin bangers under your umbrella, then you can just start snapping up houses.
yeah,
But if you're relying on sub trades outside, they're busy. Then you
Yeah.
gotta try and work around their schedule, which messes up your schedule.
If skilled workers are a problem, you have flexibility though to say, well, we can't finish it. In 2 years, we can get it another half year.
The house,
Yeah,
yeah, there's really no end game, like there's no, as long as there's steady progression.
Yeah.
It's totally up to me. If I see, and I tell them that doesn't mean you put up 1 2x6 and you come back next year and you put up 1 2x6,
Yeah.
that's not how it works. So you just gotta keep moving.
Yeah.
And if you run into a snag, reach out to me and we'll make it, I'll just put a note in the file that, you know, things have gone a little sideways and we move on with life.
awesome.
yeah, so many trades from designers, draftsmen. Surveyors even before you get a shovel in the ground.
Yeah.
And
Oh my god. I'm getting a little PTSD.
It's okay.
Just got a
She's
quote
been-
for a window that was $5,000.
both your reports are, I think,
Mhm.
promising. I think even the fire report, it's, cause you gotta go back and look over 3 or 4 years. and
Yeah.
you realize
Isn't
that,
it the kitchen and like.
Yeah, I think I have, the fire. I think we're averaging 8 calls a month since the start of the year, so. I might start putting that in every time now.
What's
That's the
that?
average call per month.
Yeah,
A year.
Yeah, that's really
yeah,
good.
that'd be, yeah.
It's not that, I was just, so. Anyways, that's my report. Any questions?
good job.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Cal.
Okay, Annette, you're next.
Okay,
Is
well, I don't have a ton to report because I was on holidays for a couple of weeks, which was great. But I did sort of just add, with email coming up next week. Working on the delegations, they're all done, all submitted, and by the 5th. And the vehicle, so the. So,
On the delegations, Tracy, you're gonna be there? No?
No.
Just me? Okay. So will you put just calendar holds of any of the ones that we have that I should go to and any briefing material?
yeah, sure, like I think we've got the accessibility one.
Yeah,
I think
and
that's the only one that's just us. The other ones are pretty packed with, because there are 3 and 4 municipalities. So I
Great,
think
and I don't need to go
mayors
to
want
any
those,
ones that I'm
But
not
I can
needed
send
at.
you the one,
oh, hang on a sec.
oh, hang on, hold on.
But just if I go, I don't wanna
Okay,
like walk
I-
in not knowing what.
I now have.
Yeah.
I have 17, sorry, I've got 15 delegations and meetings, so hang on just a sec.
That's for not us.
Mhm.
No, I'm okay, but do you want to come to the accessibility one about the washroom?
Yes,
About, well, not specifically about the
Yes.
washroom.
yeah, it depends what
About
it
the
is. I do
rules.
have a meeting
Okay.
booked, so we'll
It's
just.
9:40 on Tuesday morning.
Oh, perfect. It should be good.
The rest of them are joint. We've got MTO with non-Whitewater. And we've got one with Whitewater, LV and Pembroke. And then the rest of mine are Roma, EOWC, Eorn,
And we
Yeah.
and
got,
County.
Put them in and if I can.
Okay,
yeah, I'll send you that.
I have 3 all at the same time. That should work.
I just want to say for the record, I will be doing some other of my other job work while I'm there as well. And so my company that I work for, my government that I work for, will be paying for half of my hotel. So
Okay,
we're gonna split that.
okay.
Are you not going at all? Okay.
I'm not running again, so doesn't make sense.
Totally get it.
So the vehicle rideshare app is available. Valley Go, you can download it on Apple or your Android device. However, there's still a couple, so there, I tested it out. There was a couple of bugs, not crazy stuff, but like it still worked. But of course, I don't want to advertise it and put it out there and have people run into the bugs that I ran into. So we're gonna get those fixed hopefully this week, and then start it when I get back from AMO, because I would like to be here when people are renting it and starting to use it, so that if there's questions or if there's issues, you know, we do have other staff trained on it, but I definitely have been the key person. So you know, I want everyone's experience to be good. I don't want them to have an experience that is not good. So
But one of the glitches in that ran into is when you went to the app, it showed a side by side. Or a
yes,
four-wheeler
yes.
instead of a
What
car.
are you renting?
I know, right? That's what I said, John.
Just, no, it's just,
We're gonna go to the Snowdrifters warm-up shack.
I'm just saying, I thought that was a very funny, Annette sent a photo of the car, but it's a side by side.
yes, and the photo of the car uploaded correctly to Apple and not to Android, and then there's other things that uploaded correctly to Android, not to Apple. So, you know, it's just it's a work in progress, but yeah, we'll definitely, as I stay here, we'll be promoting it for sure before the end of the month. So, yeah, stay tuned, and when it's official, will definitely be out in front of it saying, come on and rent the vehicle. It's a lovely vehicle, and hopefully this program is very helpful to some people. And then just for tonight, on the council meeting, we did quite a few months ago, I did ask if the 3 members of our compliance audit committee would be willing to stand again, and they said yes, and I brought a report forward to council. It doesn't have to pass till October, but anyway, I just put it on this agenda, so.
Does that compliance audit committee, are they valuable in other elections, federal and provincial?
No,
This is just very.
this is, yeah, just very municipal, so it's the same 3 people, it's Brenda Pulaski, Brian Weckworth, and Andrew. I can't think of Andrew's last name right now.
Oh, Andrew, I know.
Andrew Pauly.
Thank you,
Polly,
Andrew
yeah.
Polly, it was like gone from my brain, and so, the one that I deal with the most, bizarre. But yeah, so it's the 3 of them, and they were on in the last term of council, and I think the last term of council, and I don't know how far. back.
Tom Gallagher used to do it
But,
a lot as well.
Yeah,
I don't know if he was ever on the compliance audit committee.
no, I think he
Oh,
was.
the chief attorney.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if there's any applications
Has it?
regarding the finances of this election, then that's the committee that it will go to. As I think I had mentioned at the last time I reported this, that the only question I had in the 2022 election was somebody had submitted a credit card statement instead of a receipt. So I called my compliance audit committee and I said, I don't have a receipt, but I got a statement. It's very clear what it's for. The amount matches. And they said, yeah, we would not investigate that. If somebody happened to complain about that, we would say, thank you very much. We feel very comfortable with this. It's very clear what they bought and what they bought it for. So, yeah, so that was really it. So it's maybe could be a tough job, but maybe not.
What's the pay like?
So if you don't do anything, there's no pay. So, there was no pay.
I was looking for a retirement job.
The last 8 years, there's been no pay, but obviously if there is an investigation and they do have to meet and go through quite a bit, then that's where it would be.
Or we should invite them to the
so-
Christmas dinner at least once.
Perhaps.
They all come for different reasons.
Exactly, there are people.
Right? I introduced Brian Weckworth to my dad on Saturday night. I'm like, okay, so if you want something done, this is the man that you call to marshal a parade to, yeah.
So I don't think I have too much to say on Erica's report of the planning and the licensing.
Before we leave your report,
Yeah.
I did see something on LinkedIn that makes me think something might be more public before now that it wasn't when I brought it up at our last meeting.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so can we now, I know you're not gonna toot your own horn, but I would like you to toot your own horn.
So I did get nominated for the top 10 CAOs in Canada. And so, thank you. It went to the board and then they interviewed me and I was successful. So then they interviewed me again to do an article and now I have the little logo. So council was very supportive to allow me to get the little logo that goes on my signature line on now. So that can stay there for as long as I want to use
Do we
it.
have to get the actual magazine or? is-
Yeah, it will be coming in the
Okay,
mail.
that's-
I don't have it yet because it's an August issue, mind you, it's August 11th, but anyways. So yeah, so thank you. That was very grateful and I did say in my post that, you know, it's not just me, that it is all the staff that I've worked with. Like I've been so lucky to work with so much experienced staff in Amherst and Rumley and here, like really. I've learned so much from the people around me who've worked like 20, 30, 40 years in this. So very blessed to have supportive councils, blessed to have, you know, incredible colleagues across the county of Brantford. Like you couldn't ask for a better, more collaborative area to work in. So really, I'm grateful. I would say I was honored, but I feel like that's too far. I feel like I'm just grateful that somebody said, hey, here, have some recognition for all your hard work. And I share it with all of those people.
But it is an honor just honestly to be that someone chose you to nominate you.
Yes,
And
I don't know who that
yes,
person
right?
is, so thank you to whoever did that.
And then for them to receive all those nominations and then to be selected, it is quite an honor. And so like you do us all proud. And I hope there's a big front page article in the leader that
No pressure.
Von Shore Valley CAO is top 10 in Canada, because it is something
I
to be
will
proud
say
of.
that the Eganville Leader editor already knew and texted me, uh-oh. And that's gonna be a hot commodity now.
Yeah, we maybe don't want to advertise it too,
Exactly.
but we should.
Top 10, but she was number 10.
Well, Rob Trombley says I was number 1.
Actually, rank them?
I don't know.
Oh,
They don't.
okay.
They don't
Sorry.
they don't actually.
No.
So, no, very good. Thank you. Yeah, so there is an upcoming in September, we're gonna have our emergency management exercise. So the CEMC and also CMC are working towards that, so that'll just be, I think it's on the same day as council on the 22nd, so just it'll be done quickly in the morning, we'll have lunch and then have council. And that's the day we scheduled it for. So,
When,
Doesn't it feel like a waste of?
yes,
money?
but it's gotta be done before December 31st.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
why it.
yeah,
Just like to have a council of people that
I
aren't
know.
gonna be here.
yeah, it's gotta be done every year, it's
What
like
date was
compliance.
that?
Did it not be done in November
Then it was that
with the
again.
new council?
I guess it could be.
There's not any time to have it
There
done
isn't?
then, no. With all the new training and all that, like there's orientation, there's training, there's water safety, there's.
But I remember it being part of our orientation and training when we started last time.
So,
But we did it in January and we were compliant.
yeah, so I think it's been scheduled now for quite a while, like I think it's been in Erica's report
Mhm.
for quite a bit of time.
We do it when Erica tells us to do it.
It's,
Just one of those nonsensical
Yeah,
things,
20,
yeah.
training people
Yeah.
who are not gonna be on the job, that you know aren't gonna be on the job in a month, right?
but it happens
Literally
every
enough.
year, it's every year, so the new people will be trained, they'll be trained the following.
But for a year, they won't be trained.
Who's trained? Oh yeah, sorry. But I did want to touch also on, keep opening report. Rachel's report for community development, because, I did want to touch on a couple of things. So one, the paddle and parade summer splash event. So we only have one person registered. We've paid for more ads. We've put it out as much as we can. So I'm thinking, if we don't have more than one person by Monday, we may just cancel due to lack of interest, and there may just be too many things on that day. It was a new trial thing.
And I
So-
think I assume that the resort might do their own stuff. But I haven't seen anything, so.
Yeah,
And Rachel said that there are now 3 registered for the Amazing Race.
Yes, 3 teams.
3 teams,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah, so
which
that's
is
going.
good
that's-
to build on.
Yeah,
That's going, yeah,
agreed.
that's going much
Yeah.
better, so we're not thinking of that, we're like, we'll move ahead with that, and maybe that's part of the issue is if there's 2 events going on back-to-back weekends.
Yeah.
They're really different events.
They are very different,
I
but
was gonna say, it does like it does say to me that maybe that there could be a role for some marketing training. Because I think sometimes it's just about how do we relay this to people,
Mhm.
more as like family fun day, all ages, prizes, like. What are the things that speak to people? And I think there's a lot of people that don't get to use our lakes and don't have an opportunity. That providing this as a time to say, come out with your family, have a chance to use our lakes. Maybe it's just the messaging needed to hit a bit differently. And that's why we changed it from regatta to this, but even
Yeah.
that, I think there's some refinement that I'd love to see some investment. In staff training around marketing and social media usage, because it is a real skill and it's something that, is a teachable that we shouldn't expect people just know on their own.
But the other thing that Annette and I spoke about, not last week, but the week before, was these paid ads.
Yeah,
Because these algorithms, when you're on,
Yeah.
say, Facebook, I mean, I have a formal wedding to go to. I Googled formal wedding wedding guest dresses, and my entire Facebook feed was filled. And so people are missing, so to have them paid also is boosting them,
yeah,
which I
and there's
also
so
think
not
will help.
expensive.
Yeah.
To boost an
yeah,
ad is like
yeah.
$30-40 for.
yeah, so we've done a bunch of that, we've done.
Not that we shouldn't do the Eganville leader as well.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they're both in the Eganville
Yeah.
leader.
So we're hoping that that's going to, because we just started them this week, so I mean, it's only Tuesday.
Yep.
So that's why we're gonna give it till next
Mhm.
Monday, but if by next Monday, we're still at 1 resident or even 2. Yeah, I think we're just, and I think if we say, cancel due to lack of interest, I think that it doesn't mean we can't try something, and you know what's funny, sometimes you do that.
And then
And all
everyone's
of a
like,
sudden people
oh,
come out
I
of
know.
work and go, and I said, okay, well, like what,
well, can I just say also that sometimes you need a deadline to know to register, right?
Yeah.
So register today, register by this date, or we're only gonna host this if there's enough people registered.
Agreed.
It entices people to actually get off their butt and do it.
And we
Yeah.
did that with the Amazing Race the second time we did it.
Yeah,
And we still had people coming that day registering.
Yeah.
And at least it was, do you remember the first time we did it?
it was
We
all
had
last
like-
minute.
We had like 12 teams show up that morning. The next time we did it, I think we only had 2 additional that showed up that day. But when you're trying to,
Yeah.
Organize.
things.
so I agree that you gotta register by this day.
Yeah,
yeah,
Cause that was really hard the first time we did it.
and also letting people know like who's their target audience. This is for families and
Yeah,
people of all ages. If you don't get a chance to use Lake Clear.
Yeah. we're hoping some of the prizes we're gonna attract more, but anyway,
Yeah.
that's okay, we'll monitor it till Monday, and who knows, like I said, the Facebook ads just started on Monday,
Yeah,
like,
Yeah.
anything could happen between now and Friday.
and also posting it in that everything Eganville group,
Mhm.
all those different groups, so. The one that we
Business and
started,
Yeah.
yeah, that's where
Um,
people are.
and the Driftscape app is live, so
I haven't
it's got all
tested it
kinds of points that you can go to, and you get rewards, and it counts up your rewards, and then you can get a hat, you can get a sticker, a frisbee, and certain things like that, so we.
One of our hat stickers?
Yes, one of our hats, yes, you should definitely sign up for that,
Sign
so
up, let's go.
it's,
I
yeah.
sold 3 at the museum.
She's got the countdown, public art project on here.
Yeah, that sounds cool.
It does, yeah, so there's lots of things, going around, town, and also, Taste of the Valley. It's not in this report because things come up after the report's already done. Taste of the Valley applications have come out, so we're working on towards that. And of course, Municipal World has a greatest landmark contest going on right now, so we put the rock in for that.
I love that.
Mission Capital Canada, and attach it to the Geo Trail and a bunch of stuff, so.
I mean, it's no goose, but it's pretty cool.
Yes, so maybe we'll win, or we'll get an honorable mention. Either way, happy to put it out there.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
yeah, so all kinds of things like that, and still working towards everybody's putting where they're from on the map, and the tourist booth is taking that information down. So just trying to get more stats and more data on that. I think I posted a picture out of it, but trying to get.
And are they promoting Driftscape?
I don't, yeah.
Should really train
Probably,
the people
Yes.
at the tourist booth.
Yeah,
Yes.
very good
Yes,
point.
yes.
I haven't had an opportunity yet to download it,
Yeah.
but I will.
And OVTA too.
Yeah.
Reach out to them and have a little conversation. So,
And maybe Odo as well.
yeah.
Is there a physical sign here or the tourist booth that identifies the app so that people can
If
sign up for it?
there isn't, there should be one, like.
With a
it's-
QR code?
It's, yeah, there's a QR code right
Yeah,
there. It's
like
on Facebook.
Picture, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
on various locations in
I believe-
each town.
good idea.
I'm pretty sure, because I know Rachel was out walking, putting posters and stuff up at the various sites around town. I don't know if they were Driftscape though, or if they were Amazing Grace, so.
Or it might be
But
some
I'll
of their
check it.
restaurants, local restaurants can
Yeah.
post if she could give them a flyer to post on. the
Well,
boards.
exactly, yeah. Okay.
Because they be on Driftscape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
I'd also like to make a suggestion, everyone knows that kids need to get volunteer hours.
Mhm.
Might be an idea to ask, like, if you're looking for opportunities to get volunteer hours, put your name in. And then when we have jobs like going around and putting up posters instead of
Yeah.
staff time doing it,
Mhm.
follow through the list of volunteers and see who's available to do it.
And then you can just sign off on the 2 hours of the.
Yeah, exactly.
Takes 20 minutes, but yes.
Okay.
So, right, like,
Yeah.
Well, sometimes you do it on your lunchtime.
Yes,
I was gonna say,
Yes.
sometimes you just wanna go out and
Yeah.
get some sunshine too.
She's wandering around town on her walk and
Yeah.
putting up flyers.
But I think the whole point of that program is to get young people
Agreed.
to have
Yeah.
that sense of community and
Yeah.
giving back.
And
Yeah.
So when we can provide them those opportunities.
Yeah.
And then you know who the keeners are, who shows up, who actually follows through and.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's good. So that's all I think that I sort of just wanted to report to the council. So we may or may not cancel that event if we don't get more going on, and we'll keep you posted as we hear about those other various things that we've put our name in for.
Sounds good.
Well, thank you to our award-winning
Mm-hmm.
CAO.
Sure, we'll do a write-up when we have the magazine.
I just heard from Pamela today.
Okay, good.
So
Oh,
next week, okay?
That's
That's why I
fine.
didn't want you for a picture.
Mhm.
yesterday.
yay.
And I'm
Plus,
all
but-
dolled up.
Plus, we're backed up 2 weeks.
But you know now that if you're going to have your picture taken for the leader, you can go on Facebook and they'll send you 30 or 40 different outfits that you can
Exactly.
choose from.
Okay,
It's-
we will.
yeah.
That'll be a benefit.
Okay, and it'll be maybe the same time the car is gonna actually be up and running. Imagine, that'd be perfect.
I loved your reaction to the side by side though, because you did exactly what I did. I'm in. Okay, can we take a break?
I was just gonna
Yeah.
ask, 5-minute break?
Yes.
Thank you, gotta hit that light.
Are live again.
Okay, welcome back, everyone. We are now moving on to correspondence A, which is information purposes. So looking at all of these, I just wanted to call out the Cunningham Swan Municipal Law Brief session, which is being held on November 25th. Be of interest to new council at that time, but it's never mentioned that. Does anyone have anything within correspondence A that they wanted to address or talk about?
So I was gonna ask Annette, so I'm still welcome to come to the Cunningham Swan session in November here in Eganville. I know it's designed for newly electeds.
Ooh,
It would be just for my interest. But,
All
and
right,
you just make up your mind and let me
Back to
know.
you on that,
No
John.
problem.
You're just the general public, you're saying?
No, me,
Oh.
cause I'm still a counselor at that
no,
time.
you're
You're
not.
not.
Oh, we finish on October?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's even better than going to the meeting. Okay, that's good.
I thought you were really wanting to go to the.
I'm sorry, I'm thinking we ran out the clock.
No.
I thought you were done on November 30th.
We're already December 31st, maybe, yeah,
Oh,
sorry, okay.
yeah,
No,
no.
the 15th.
Well,
You're done on the 15th.
I'm glad I,
No, November.
I'm
November.
glad I asked. That's okay, it was just that, I'm glad I asked.
I think you're thinking the emergency management one we just talked about, maybe, because that's the end of September.
Yes, that one you're still.
22nd.
you're still-
Okay, I'll work hard till the 15th of October then.
Excellent.
November.
November.
Okay. Are we on air now?
Yes.
Yes, we are.
Okay, moving on to correspondence B. Item number 1, any
It
questions?
doesn't really pertain to us.
No, number 2,
Yes,
yes,
let's support that,
support permanent doubling of the Ontario Community Infrastructure Fund.
Yeah. because we
Okay.
saw the effects of that just this year.
I don't see item number 3, resolution
I
for
did-
British home children and child
Yes, you.
I did find the
migrants.
wording doubling,
Yeah,
permanent
it's awkward,
doubling,
isn't it?
because it sounds like you're permanently doubling it.
It,
So
it
that-
is awkward.
It's the language is
Mhm.
awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Item
So
number
when we
3,
do it, let's just fix that.
I didn't see anything in item number 3.
we
Request
did
for
4, 5, and
support.
6.
Huh?
Oh, no, we didn't do 4, sorry.
Yeah, number 4, so
4 is a subscription
Yeah,
or
no,
we're not gonna do
Okay.
that.
Hydroline, we already discussed, Snowdrifters warm-up shack, thank you, Jen, we already discussed these. Pesticide use in public recreational spaces. Does pertain to us, really,
No.
the size of our community?
Yeah, we still have recreational spaces, so.
Yeah, like we got a grant
We
this
do.
year to spray for the, wild parsnip
Yeah.
that they sell in the dog park. And we'll be doing that, so I don't, I mean. I don't.
I-
I don't think that we
No.
have a strong,
Yeah.
we do the opposite.
none of us are like, yes.
MOE, review of producer responsibility, single-use canisters.
I think we've been, if we do this, I think that Annette's been living and breathing.
Okay, Bedford County Victim Services Golf Tournament. Have we been involved in any way, or is it just up to anybody? who
Yeah,
wants to
if
sign up?
anybody wants to go,
Okay, McGrath Road, we discussed, OLT review, enhancing deference to municipal planning.
I found this very confusing, not just in the resolution, but the
I
letter.
thought the language was confusing to me.
But the letter was really confusing.
Yeah.
So I would say as it is right now, no.
Okay,
I mean, do I think that we should have more say? Sure, but what does that look like? Because we still have to follow the PPS or whatever it's called now. And OLT, all they do is follow the PPS as well.
Mhm.
So I'm not sure how, without rewriting the provincial policy statement, how
Yeah.
they defer to, no, I agree with it. I'd love to have more say. I just don't know how you do it the way they're proposing.
all right. Item number 12, resolution in support of Halton Hills modernizing Ontario's invasive plants rules. Anything at our end? I don't think so, but. Okay. Correspondence C, we don't have anything as usual. New and unfinished business, so on to your report, Jen.
You guys are gonna love this. Since my last report, I attended 5 meetings, but several events. So county council doesn't meet in July. Roma met on July 17th, mostly to go over, mostly not all, but to go over our roles and responsibilities at AMO. As the sort of child of AMO. EORN did not meet in July, RCDHU did not meet in July. The Eastern Ontario Wardens Caucus met on July 17th as well, and the newsletters in our correspondence. And under other, Annette and I and the Township of Laurentian Hills, Laurentian Valley, the City of Pembroke, Town of Deep River, Township of Whitewater Region, Town of Petawawa. We met with a public utility company regarding their operations of water and wastewater and hydro in the city of Sault Ste. Marie. And although I found it very interesting, the water and wastewater side was interesting. The hydro, I couldn't get the answer I wanted as to if Hydro One, if we can't get the transmission that we need, not distribution, not generation, but the transmission. We learned all about hydro. If we can't, I'm not sure how this company can get us those transmission lines faster and cheaper. And they didn't have the answer I was looking for. So it was interesting though. I'm glad we took part. All right, on Wednesday, July 22nd, I attended the 150th anniversary of the Fraser Morris Huebner Funeral Home in Cobden. And I don't know if anybody read the article in the Leader, not last week, but the week before. When Wayne and Betty Huebner took over, and at the end of 1980, beginning of 1981, my great-grandmother's funeral was one of the very first funerals they did at the funeral home. And then my great-grandfather passed away that June. So that, like, my dad and Wayne are quite close. But it was really special to be there as warden, and I would have gone no matter what, by the way, because of our relationship, but it was really special for me to be there as warden and then have Wayne impart that story. Like I didn't know because I would have been whatever, 11 at that point. So yeah, anyway. On Saturday, July 25th, I attended the Wheels in the Park event, which you all heard. Congratulations to the museum. It was really well done. On Wednesday, July 29th, I, along with Councillor Kaplan Jameson and Councillor Sanderson, CAO Gilchrist, and Community Development Officer Haynes, attended the Ontario Trillium Foundation announcement in Round Lake, which we got lost going to, where we received the
We
$10,000.
took a detour.
We received the $10,200 for an accessible beach mat and picnic tables for Rotary Beach. It was not our fault we got lost.
No,
No.
GPS took us the wrong way.
And we were teasing the council of KHNR that they got this grant for the Wayfinder signs, so it was time to put them up. On Thursday, July 30th, I welcomed Minister Natalia Kusendova-Bashta, who is the Minister of Long-Term Care, to Miramichi Lodge. On Saturday, April 1st, I, along with Councillor Sanderson, attended the opening of the BV Inspire Tour and visited many spots along the route. And Jamie came with us
Hot the jacket.
I went the next day.
in the rain. Good on you. And I feel like we got home just in time because the heavens opened up. Apparently Sunday was very well attended though, so the rain didn't keep people down. On Friday, August 7th, oh, that's fun. I attended the unveiling of the new sign in Petawawa along the Algonquin Trail. So they've got, just like Toronto and Ottawa, in big, huge letters that are as tall as me, taller than me, which I know isn't hard, I know. It spells out Petawawa, but an artist, Speed Pro Signs, adhered this vinyl with this artist, a young female artist from about on sort of the history and things that Petawawa is known for, the military, logging. It is something to behold, and I guarantee it's going to be a selfie station on the Algonquin Trail. Like it's literally right there on the Algonquin Trail.
So these artistic are put within the letters? Like
Yeah.
that? Wow.
I'll show you a photo, John.
Yeah.
It's really, really, so they had us all stand in front of the sign and I'm like, no, wait a minute, we need to be behind the sign. So then we all went, and I just stuck my head between an A and a W. But it's really, really, really cool. So I'm not sure if we did one where we put it, but
I was just
Very
thinking
neat.
about that. do it at Legion Field, but also you can't say Eganville, you'd have to say Bon Valley.
I know,
There's a lot
that's
of
way more
letters.
a
letters.
lot of
Right?
letters. I know,
We could have like a whole history of the world.
really. You could have like.
All the fires.
Yeah.
Okay.
They all look the same, but,
Hmm.
no, I immediately was like,
Yeah,
but this thing is enormous, guys. Like,
like the Hollywood sign.
yeah, well, not that big, but
You can
like
see-
the, like.
Get
the Toronto
people to
and the
slow
other-
Yeah.
down. They say, oh, Petawawa.
Yeah,
That's
but
the
but
whole point.
its location
Mhm.
was what interested me, like, for when you're on the trail and you stop because there's a washroom there and it's a natural selfie station. And that's what got my brain all
Mm.
going.
Yeah.
Then on,
We don't own that land though.
oh, and then on Saturday, August 8th, I, along with Counselor Kathleen Jameson and Counselor Epps, he had to go, attended the Valdi concert at Grace Lutheran Church. So congratulations to Off Grid Productions. Yay, you. Number one, the acoustics in that church are incredible. Like really, really, really incredible. But it was a lot of fun. And it took Meredith and I right back to the 1970s, you know,
Folk
all of our
music and-
favorite TV shows, and yeah. No, it was a really good time and very well attended. And the money was raised for the food bank, and you gave Jerry a lovely shout out.
Yeah.
And I think around 7,000 got on
Oh,
the.
sorry, our goal is 7,000 for the season. That was 39,500 we got that night.
That's
So
incredible.
way over halfway, so
Wow. And I understand that Valdi is very generous when you,
it's wonderful. He's a wonderful guest, a wonderful performer, yeah.
excellent. Well, thank you to Lynn, your lovely wife.
Yeah, all credit to her.
Yeah, huge shout out. And then.
And he was very funny, by the way.
Yes, he was very funny. I really, really, really liked the song, where he was avoiding the F-bomb. That was my
I
favorite
meant
song.
John
ever.
Epps was funny.
Oh, yeah, you were
Oh,
funny.
well, that.
Yeah, you were.
You don't remember
Yeah.
what it was, but we were like, oh,
Yeah,
John. you're good."
Meredith and I both looked at each other, we're like over Rob going, who's that guy?
Very funny.
Yeah, but Valdi's very funny.
Yeah, wonderful
Yeah.
concert.
We just let funny people into our circle. that's
There
all.
there you have it. I love it. And then of course, upcoming, the AMO conference
You
begins.
forgot one event
What?
yesterday. Subway's 10th
Subway.
anniversary.
Oh my gosh, I'll put that in right now. So Meredith and I yesterday went for lunch, and I had it again today, by the way,
It was very
because I
good.
didn't have lunch.
We
So
highly recommend the Nashville hot chicken.
highly recommend it. Yeah, it was great. And they raised some money for the library,
That's
and
right.
they were really, really, really busy yesterday. So that's fantastic. So congratulations to Minnie and her family and all the staff. So yay, Subway. I'll put that in right now before I send it to Sandra. I think I only went to the weekend
Right.
in my calendar. And then just so Meredith and Annette and I are gone Sunday to Wednesday. Well, you're gone a lot longer, but we are gone. So
I'm up.
you're up. And that's my report. If anybody has any questions.
Great,
Very good.
thank you.
It's in my 4 years at this chair, I think that the downtown, the look of the downtown and the function of the downtown and the function of lots of things have really improved. Maybe I'll get a chance to write a summary about that, but I think that we've, and it's all because of volunteers,
I know.
frankly,
And entrepreneurs.
yes.
People with passion.
Yeah.
So,
I had so many people. It was funny on Saturday night prior to the concert. I had so many people talk about Charlie's and the patio.
Oh, it's amazing.
Like that, and Danny had actually said before the sign went up, even some locals didn't realize that it was a restaurant.
Yeah.
And now with the patio, it's gotten even more attention. But I was shocked on Saturday night how many people said, oh my gosh, we'd never been there and the food was great and it was so nice to see another restaurant and so well done.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And is doing well, it seems, right?
Oh, yeah.
Always busy.
and 4 years ago, that strip of the sidewalk reminded you of a ghost town in a Western movie, you know?
No
Look at it.
tumbleweed though.
Well, and the rooftop at Rio, you know,
Yeah.
and the patio at Granary, like Aikenville's known for its culinary.
And the
Like
rock,
people come from,
big rock.
and a big rock.
And the big rock.
That should be a photo op.
And our
Audience
charging
photo
station.
op or-
See, and that's what we intended it for, so
Yeah,
Pick 'em
when we,
yourself.
so
I was.
So
Yeah,
that
cancel
rock
that.
was donated by Kavanaugh Construction. They found that in the quarry.
It
right-
was
right-
Paul who
Paul
passed
Kilby.
away. recently.
So they found that in the quarry across from Meredith's house, or kitty corner to Meredith's house. And so they donated, it was lovely, the Kavanaughs donated it, and they brought it in. And of course, roads department's there and I'm there, and I'm doing one of these. Okay, just pull it back, like get this thing swinging. I just told this story a few weeks ago. Were you there with me?
No.
This thing's swinging on this sort of, on this hammock. And I'm going, oh, can you push it back a little this way? And finally, Bill Kennedy was like, it's going down, Jeff. The guy from Kavanaugh's was done with me. And in the end, the way it landed is really good. But I always thought that it would end up being a selfie station as well, right?
Maybe we need a sign.
Maybe he didn't.
Not obvious.
Yeah,
Yeah.
selfie station.
Yeah,
Or
But I-
more on the Ordovician and Cabot.
There is.
there is on the bench.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Or the mission capital.
We should tell
More
people-
letters than one. Just how
Or we
many.
do a little promo social media wise about what that is, drive people to
That's
it.
We did do it at the beginning,
We
when
did.
we did
It's
it,
like one of those
council
things.
did it, others, but yeah,
Rep
you were
fifteen, right?
on
Yeah.
that for sure. You should bring it back, and also the tourist booth, they can tell, have you had a selfie yet over at the,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cross promotion.
and then.
Oh, is that
And
on
then
Big
hashtag,
Rock?
Yeah, I'm sure it is.
Okay.
Well, no, sorry. It will be, because right now it's just all the businesses.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so we are getting all the parks and all the spots on there, yeah.
With whatever accoutrement they have, like at Legion Field,
Yeah.
there's a splash pad. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, we just wanted to promote the businesses and we wanted to get them out as soon as possible for tourist season, right?
Yeah,
I mean, we want to get our stuff out there too, but if somebody goes and visits a park, that's one thing, but if somebody goes and visits a business, it's,
yeah.
So does Triscape have an interactive component where somebody said, well, you forgot this notable site or beautiful parking spot?
what it has is if you, I think it's, I have to go back to the report, but I think, I don't know if it's 5 or 10. If you visited 5 of the 10 sites, then you gain points to win your hat or your frisbee or your, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But you have to visit so many sites.
is it on our website?
I'm sure it's on our website, yeah.
Okay, Jen, do you have
Not sure
anything
where
else
it's- what
to
it's under.
report?
I'm,
The what's new section would be helpful.
ooh, economic development. Yeah, it should be a hyperlink at the, right on the homepage,
Okay.
I think.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah,
Okay. So can we move on to establishing next meeting date? We already have.
September.
Did we, but that's after the, oh no, yeah, keep going, sorry. Just keep going. Yeah, September 8th. I think it's the 8th.
It feels so far away.
Flying by.
September 8th,
September 8th.
And by a trick of fate,
Yeah, I
you
know.
get to chair that one too.
No, that's a really jam-packed day, John. That's all for you.
I'll just put my name.
Be here for moral support.
September 8th is Tracy's meeting.
That's my meeting?
Yeah.
Because after all that, he's the guy that.
That's why I
Karma.
volunteered to do July left and August.
Sneaky.
I lined
You
up.
was
with
hard
that.
with
You've got the crazy September 22nd.
Hey.
Oh.
Crazy is my middle name.
There you go.
Okay, so that's me.
It'll be the day after I have fasted. I might be cranky.
Oh. Be angry.
I might be angry.
We don't
Angry
have
hungover.
Media.
Is that Yom Kippur?
The 21st.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
So we don't have a media session. So this is we're now moving into a closed session to review comments from Adamston Bromley on the fire agreement. So I have a resolution dated this 11th day of August, 2026. that committee proceed in closed session in accordance with the Municipal Act 2001, section 239.2, to deal with the matters indicated below, a position plan, procedure, criteria, or instruction to be applied to negotiations. Can I have someone move us into close? All in favor?
Sorry, who moved to go in?
John?
Is Daryl joining us?
Yes. Go ahead, Madam Chair.
Welcome back, everyone. So I have a resolution dated this 11th day of August 2026. That committee moves out of closed session at 3:44 PM. To rise and report that committee met to receive information and give staff direction to advise Admiston Bromley if the proposed agreement was accepted in principle and next steps to be taken and approved minutes from July 14th, 2026. Can I get someone to
Oh.
move this? Jen? All in favor?
Minutes yet.
Okay, that concludes our meeting today. Thank you, everyone.
Mr. Bennett, who's doing adjournment?
Dawn.
Move, yeah,
Dawn?
all in favor, yeah. We're adjourned.